All right, guys, how's it going? It's Bad News Bears. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go down, hit that button, and while you're there, why not like the video? And check the description. Head over to my Twitch. Drop a follow there. So, I want to do a little news update. There's been a ton of news that has dropped recently that I feel like I kind of want to cover. There's been a predcast. There's been a whole post about ranked. So, let's jump into it. First thing, what's coming in version 18? So we know 6 items is coming. That has been confirmed. We know a new hero is coming. That has also been confirmed. We don't know who yet. We're thinking, and I'm hoping that it's Aurora. We'll see. That's my guess. Aurora officially locked in. I think we get patch notes. Well, patch notes actually won't reveal it because it's a different patch, right? Ignore that. That's my guess. It's Aurora. Hopefully. And Ace mentioned on Predcast that maybe we're getting a new mode. The intention is to push the new mode with version 18. Obviously, they take it with a grain of salt. It's not confirmed. It's not locked in. It's a hope. So hopefully we get the new mode. Ace did. If I can find it, I will put it on screen. Ace mentioned in Discord that it is not a 3v3 mode like they had previously mentioned. It is actually a 5v5 mode, which is interesting. I was kind of looking forward to a 3v3 mode and like mixing up I think having different party size options for different modes is a good thing. But new mode, that's awesome. I don't know what it's going to be. My guesses are like ARAM, though ARAM as a mode typically doesn't perform great, so as much as I want it, I think it's a poor decision. Maybe it's like arena or deathmatch kind of thing. Maybe. We'll see, I guess. So that's all in version 18, right? So on Tuesday this week, I'm recording this Saturday night, probably going live Sunday. So in 2 days, I think it's Tuesday, we're getting the new patch, which will be version 17.x. And then 3 weeks after that, let me actually look up my calendar here. We're getting on the 21st, right? We're getting 6 items, 6 items, a new hero, and possibly a new mode. That is going to be a massive patch. Holy, that is going to be insane. Version 18, very exciting. Omega has picked up the pace. And maybe we're going to keep up that insane pace going into version 19 6 weeks later. With the possibility of ranked, let's talk about what we know about ranked. So we've gotten a blog post right here. And we've also gotten some stuff off of the Predcast. There wasn't a whole lot said about it on the Predcast that I deemed valuable anyway. What we know from the Predcast is it's going to have the same matchmaking system that they have for pubs. Do with that info what you will. The difference is going to be it's going to have tighter parameters. So in theory, it should be better than the current matchmaking system, just off of that alone. The only other thing is they confirmed bans. They did not confirm how many or how it's going to be determined who does the bans. I would not say it's any more than 2 bans. I would be surprised if we go 3 a team. I think that's a bit aggressive. It's got to be 1 or 2. I hope it's 2, but we'll see. So, that's all that was covered on the Predcast. Let's jump into the blog. What is Ranked Mode? Ranked Mode is a new game mode coming soon to Predecessor, offering intense competition for anyone looking to be recognized as Predecessor's greatest players. Initially available for limited time or limited periods each weekend, we'll be expanding and iterating on this game mode as time goes on, following the data and, of course, player feedback. You'll be able to queue up alone or with an ally, rising up the ranks as you battle it out to top the weekly leaderboard. Can you hashtag become Paragon? So we're going to be getting solo duo queue. So your requirements. In order to participate in ranked mode, your account must first meet certain criteria. This is to help maintain the competitive nature of the game mode. Player account must be level 30. Player account or player count must have unlocked 20 heroes. There's an asterisk there because I believe it's subject to change. Player count must be in good standing and not subject to any ongoing matchmaking bans. Furthermore, there's some additional requirements for playing ranked mode with a friend. Specifically, you can only queue up with a friend who is roughly similar rank to you. They don't give the exact rank bracket. I'm assuming one higher, one lower. So if you're silver, you can queue with bronze, gold. If you're diamond, you can queue with gold, or if you're diamond, you can queue with plat master. I think those are the ranks. You get the point. You get what I'm saying. It's a kind of a standard practice almost in a lot of games. These 20 heroes can initially be combined of fully unlocked heroes and heroes you have access to via free rotation. This is subject to change over time. Okay, so the asterisk is for the early stages of ranked, the rotation characters will count towards your 20 unlocked. Fair enough. Rewards. It's not just about the competition. There's goodies on offer for those who excel at ranked mode. As you win more matches in ranked mode, you'll earn victory points, or VP. If you lose matches, you'll lose VP. Accumulate enough VP, and you'll get ranked up. Anyone else sick of the letters V and P? I am. Ranks. As well as helping you climb the overall leaderboard, accumulating enough VP will also promote you to a new rank. Reaching higher ranks means you'll get matched with harder opponents, and get better rewards at the end of the season. The possible ranks are as follows, from lowest to highest. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and paragon. Oh, so there's no master rank. Okay. Interesting. So if we're going off of my theory of you can queue with someone a rank above and a rank below, let's say you're diamond, you'd be able to queue with a platinum and a paragon. If you're paragon, you would only be able to queue with diamonds. For silver, you can queue with bronze or gold. That's just my hypothetical thought. Maybe it's more strict than that, but I'd be surprised. Have some rough games. Be careful. It's also possible to go down a rank if you lose too many matches. The other thing with this is our profiles are currently square. I love these icons. I think these are really cool. Our icons are currently square, though, so I'm interested as to the artwork and where they are placed, if they're on your profile anywhere. We'll see. So season rewards. At the end of each ranked mode season, you'll be rewarded based on two criteria. The rank you finished with at the end of the season, and the highest rank you achieved during the season. These rewards will be given out after a season has finished and will include all kinds of exclusive items, such as profile icons and banners, so look out for specific information for each season. Unfortunately, they don't mention anything about hero skins, but profile icons and banners, so if you get, to be a paragon, you can flex that. I do also like the naming of paragon. I think it's a good, master rank name. I think maybe we should have had master and then instead of GM have paragon, but that's, neither here nor there. Seasons. Ranked mode will be broken into distinct seasons of content, with progress and leaderboards being reset at the start of each new season. Each season will last for a number of months, with mid-season splits taking place throughout to act as a milestone to compete for. In its initial rollout, Ranked Mode and Predecessor will launch in a pre-season state. This will run for a number of months until we are ready to officially launch in Season 1. Which I assume when we're in Season 1, we'll have full ranked availability. It'll be open every day of the week, 24/7, like a normal game. Availability. In order to ensure that matchmaking for ranked is more competitive than regular games, while maintaining a reasonable time to match players, we'll be initially launching the mode with limited availability. Every weekend, we'll open ranked mode on both EU and NA East servers during specific windows, so no NA West and no any other regions other than EU. Times where we know players are on in order to fill queue slots and ensure the most people who want to participate can. So for EU, it'll be opening Saturday 3 o'clock GMT and close on Saturday 11 o'clock GMT. For NA East, it'll be open Saturday 1 o'clock EDT, going to Saturday 11 o'clock. Or sorry, I can't read. It'll be open at Saturday 3 o'clock EDT, going until Saturday 11 o'clock EDT. This is unfortunately a really bad time frame for me. I am actually going to have to alter my work schedule to play ranked Pred, but I want to play it, so I'm going to do it. Unlucky. We anticipate that many of you are excited and eager to play this competitive new game mode, so please understand that this initially limited availability is only temporary. I think that this is a bit too limited. There's some people who just straight up won't be able to play in this time frame. I would have liked to have seen, maybe Friday night, Saturday morning, kind of like queue. That'd be interesting. I think this is a bit too restricted. You're going to lose a lot of potential feedback, in my opinion. It is what it is. We'll be reviewing participation, server load, performance, and player feedback closely during the first week, and our aim is to expand these opening times based on demand gradually each week, which is awesome. It is also worth noting that all players will be able to take part in this game mode by simply changing their region to whichever region is currently available. That means that any players could join the EU queue, or vice versa, so long as you don't mind the disadvantage of potential ping/connection issues. So you can play in the EU ranked. I don't know if you get a separate rank. That's something that I would like to get confirmation on. If I do get confirmation on it, I will put it in the description or in the comments. So go ahead down there, see if there's some confirmation on that. I'll do my best. You know, if you don't mind playing with ping, maybe you want to slam ranked all day. Launch date. We're not quite ready to reveal the launch date for ranked mode, so check back soon or follow our socials to find out when this competitive new game mode goes live. In the meantime, make sure your accounts are level 30 and you've unlocked your favorite heroes, ready to battle it out for leaderboard glory. So that is the end of the blog. Ranked, big news. I feel like everything that really, for the most part, needs to be talked about, I've talked about. So let's talk about 6 items really quick. So with 6 items coming, we don't know a whole lot other than items are going to be reworked. There's going to be new items. That's it. We know there's a new item slot. Awesome. The only other bit of confirmation we've gotten is Ace saying that gold drip has been increased. So you know when you're just AFK standing around, you do get gold progressively over time. It's called gold drip. That is actually going to be increased. So you're going to be getting gold, at least from that source, more rapidly. Which means I'm assuming that gold or that item costs are going to stay roughly the same. So, you know, around that like 2.6 to 3.2k range. And now we're just going to get more gold so we can build those items faster. Which is a fine approach, in my opinion. I don't think we needed to just lower the cost of items. What this will do, however, is be a bit of a learning curve for players. I'm sure, whether you really know it or not, you could need 600 gold for an item, and in a passive game state, be able to have a rough idea as to when you will have that 600 gold. Now that's different. So there'll be a bit of a feeling out process, but people will adapt to it pretty quickly. Moving on to kind of like miscellaneous news, I suppose. Ace on Predcast did confirm that map changes are still coming this year. I don't know if we're still looking at that new mode as feedback on verticality, which they talked about before, going into the map changes. I'm not sure if that new mode is going to be reflected in the new map changes at all. Who knows? The new mode thing kind of got shaken up on us. It's kind of a big question mark. We have new plans for a new announcer, apparently. They hired a VA to do a new announcer. So an ally has been slain kind of stuff. That's going to be a new voice actor. We don't know when we're getting that. Maybe version 19 if we're talking about it. Maybe. Ace did also confirm that they wanted to do announcer packs. So if you played Smite, you could get announcer packs that would change your in-game announcer to like various characters, pro players, content creators. Like maybe one day we'll have a Soul Reaper announcer pack, so you can, when your teammate dies, Soul Reaper goes, man, your teammate's a bot, you know, some stuff like that. That'd be awesome. I love announcer packs. I think they add a lot of life to the game. Apparently for version 19, again, this is confirmed. Well, this was talked about on the Predcast. Ace mentioned possible custom game options coming in version 19. Hopefully for version 19. Maybe a bit later. The 2 things that was talked about was side selection. So whether you're Dusk or Dawn. Apparently the solution for this that would be implemented, if there is one, is a bit not really complicated, but kind of sloppy. Which is whichever team queues first, they're Dawn. Whichever team queues second, they're Dusk. Weird way to do it, but sure. I also don't know how you determine that, because you can have people queue not in a party. I mean, I guess it's just like if you're a team of 5. Yeah, I guess it would be whoever queues first is like team captain 1. Whoever queues second is team captain 2. And that's how it'd be determined. Kind of sketch, but hey, that'd be wonders worked for PCC. Being able to select sides is a massive thing. As well as team size selection. So being able to do, I know Grady's been doing like the one-on-one tournaments. That'd be awesome. The ability to have a set number of people in a lobby instead of just 10, you can do like 1v1, which would be great for, as me who's a competitive player, for testing out builds on not just the steel bot, but being able to actually go and hit another hero, have them build exactly what I want them to build, have myself build exactly what I want myself to build, be able to compare at various levels, as well as being able to try like tech, like mobility tech around the map. You know, talking about like being able to Shinbi dash in and out of Fang Pit. It's something you could practice. I know it's kind of hard on controller. So you could do stuff like that, for example. There's a lot of like cool like verticality tech that you can do with the flowers that you can't. I guess you can test it in an AI match, but like now it'd be like more easily testable. Especially stuff like weird like boosts, maybe. I know we had like, I think we've only ever really had one boost in Pred so far, and it's been patched out, but you know, go in, explore, find some stuff with some homies. Who knows? Oh, the only thing, bad news, there's no plans for a HUD editor in the foreseeable future, so rip all the Smite players' dreams of being able to move your map to the center of the screen and drop the opacity down to 10 or 5% or whatever. Unfortunate, but I think that's everything. There's a lot of news, a lot to cover. Thank y'all for hanging out. I'll see you later this week for patch notes. Again, if you're not already subscribed, go down on the bottom, hit subscribe. We bring in Pred gameplay, Pred news, clips, everything. Go down in the description, find a link to my Twitch. We are live actually quite often. We're live like at least 3-4 times a week at minimum now. Go ahead, give me a follow there. I'll catch y'all later. Bears out. Peace.